What's up, guys? The store is full of some hot, new, fresh products. Go to store.ymhstudios.com to see what we've got.
Welcome to your mom's house.
Welcome to another episode of Your Mom's House. I don't say this enough, but I just want to point out, Christina, you look as beautiful as I have ever seen you. Oh, that's interesting. That's a good point. Let's welcome our guest today. He has a new special out. It's called Terrified. You can see it on YouTube. And of course, the brand new tour, the Everything's Fine tour, is on sale now. You can get tickets at salvulcanocomedy.com. It's Sal Vulcano, everybody.
Everybody, yay! Hi, Christina. Good to see you. We're getting the cold shoulder today.
Yeah, but you know.
What did you do?
What
did you do?
She's, she's sassy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Were you ever sent to when was the last time you had an argument that so bad that you didn't sleep in the same bed? Is that something that ever happens
Friday.
to you?
Yeah.
I mean, come on now.
No, seriously, Friday.
Are you serious?
I swear to God.
No.
Yeah.
What happened? You left on your own accord, or were you told to leave?
No.
Did this happen? This arm movement?
No. She just walked out.
Oh, you were left.
I was left, yeah.
And then what happens? You just go to another wing of the home?
She. Well,
she goes to one of the guest homes.
She went to the guest house.
Okay.
Yeah. No, seriously, she did.
No, really? No. Wait.
Yeah.
What could have happened so bad that it would have actually caused that kind of a rift?
Fucking broads, you know what I mean?
Yeah, broads, yeah.
Yeah, you know how it is.
Yeah.
It's fine now. So,
yeah, it's fine. Okay, so how did you mend? How many nights were you sleepless in Seattle?
One.
It was one night.
One night, yeah.
And who initiated? Listen, thanks for joining me today.
Yeah.
Who initiated the mend?
I don't know. I was like, "You're a fucking asshole" the next day, and then she was like, "I just need you to hear me when I say this," and I go, "Yeah, I fucking hear you."
Yeah.
And then, then it just kind of was like, okay, everything.
How long have you guys been together?
It's 37.
37. Isn't it wild that you still have the exact, like the same, like, I just need you to listen to me?
Yeah, it's
like
true.
37 years.
Because haven't you been with your lady a long time?
Yeah, I've been with her, geez, I don't even know what, like, on and off in the beginning, but like a good, like 12, 13 years.
On and off. That's what I'm
on and
talking
off, player.
about. Yeah.
You know, on and off till a couple weeks ago, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. When was the last time you had a...
like get out, like I go sleep in the.
Oh yeah.
You mean just go sleep right outside the, outside my bedroom in the small living room?
I'm not happy with you. Sleep over there. Yes.
I feel like I don't know if I'll just like end up falling asleep on the couch. You know, and it's an accident.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I don't really know. I mean, we've had some heaters.
Some heaters.
Yeah, we had some heaters. You know what it is though? We've been really work at that stuff. So like I won't let it get that far.
Yeah, I didn't know it was that far. Yeah.
Well, that's because you're not listening.
I wasn't listening.
It is what it is.
No, but it's good now. It's fine. Yeah. Everything's fine.
No, everything's fine. Exactly. That's how I feel all the time.
Yeah.
No, I actually just recently announced that I'm married to her, which I never did before.
How come?
Privacy.
Privacy. Just don't want other people to know that.
Yeah, like I don't know. I've been in the public for so long. I play myself. There's this like it's good and bad. You know what I mean?
What was the reaction to you announcing it?
Picked up by news outlets across the country, which I thought is not news, but like
No, it is news, I guess.
I guess it is. I mean, I keep everything really close to the vest. You know, both my pencils and my secrets.
Yeah.
No, I just announced, like I was like, you know what? Because I'm.
How did you announce it?
On a podcast, believe it or not. It just came out.
How long have you been married?
We've been married about 5 years.
And you just announced that you've been married for 5 years.
Yeah.
You don't think that's kind of strange?
Not to me. I think it's strange
because of your privacy.
Yes.
But wait a minute. What is the thing about like people knowing that you're married that is like a violation of privacy?
First of all, before I was ever even in the public, I was a very private person. Okay. 3 things I cannot stand: flying, touching people, and not being private.
Flying, touching people. We hug.
Taking photos.
Okay.
No, not you.
Okay.
But
strangers.
Yeah, like the general thing that happens to you now is I have to fly, touch people.
You hate flying?
Hate it.
Really?
Yeah.
You have a fear of flying, or just like
I
not happy
mean,
with
a
it?
fear. I don't like flying. Yeah, I'm afraid. I just have like terrible, like I just don't even want to say out loud, my worst fears or anything.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I fly with somebody every week, Sean, who's a photographer, trainer, and every week we get on a plane. He sits next to me and he pulls out a Nintendo Switch and puts on headphones and does this from like takeoff basically to touchdown.
Really?
And I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, this way I'm not focusing on the fact that we're flying. Like,
Yeah.
that's how much. And then Bert has been pretty vocal about the fact that he has a fear of flying.
Yeah.
Some people just go, I don't know. Maybe it all falls under fear, but is it fear based? Like, oh my God, I'm in a.
I never flew a lot as a person, as a human being. I flew a lot.
But what as an animal?
As an animal, I've flown more than your average animal.
Okay.
But no, I didn't take my first flight till I was 18. I didn't take flight till 18.
Really?
Yes.
18.
But no, I just touching people, pictures, and flying. That's the three things we have to do most now. But anyway.
Yes.
No, I mean, once I give my privacy away, I can't get it back. you
Right.
know?
So does it?
I've had some weird experiences.
I'm sure you have.
and I have some serious ones too, like getting like authorities involved type of stuff.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like hiring people to. Yeah, weird shit like that.
No, I've had it too.
Yeah.
I've had it too.
Yeah,
I've had security breaches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had some breaches. You've had breaches at the HOME?
Well, no one will know what that means.
Right, that's why I did it, yeah.
I've had it in multiple places.
I've heard about you listeners, so I'm just trying to keep it between us.
Yeah.
Don't
No,
hate
I've had it in a
I
few
see
places.
I'm still on the wall up
Yeah,
there.
you just fucking people love you.
Yeah, fucking looks like me. I can't believe that. God rest his soul.
Everyone's like, why is Sal on the wall? I'm like,
Yeah.
he's awesome.
But no, so I just,
But how did it feel? Because was it like when you actually said it?
I'm
you're
the
like,
one who didn't want, she didn't care at all.
Yeah.
And I also revealed that I have a daughter.
This was on the same podcast?
Yeah, and she's 18, so that's great. No, it's fine.
How old's your daughter?
She's just under 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it was a big deal for me, Like,
That's
I
what I'm
just
saying.
don't-
It's like
I don't want people are very nice, but I don't want people to approach me all the time and be like, how's your wife? How's your daughter?
I got
I
you.
just don't want to, I want to separate what I
What you
do in
do.
my life. That's
Okay.
all. That's all.
that's fair.
Yeah. But I mean, like now that my new special's out and I'm working on the second hour, I kind of want to like talk about them on stage and stuff. So if I'm going to start doing it in clubs every night and it trickles out,
That
I was
makes
like,
sense.
let me be in control of the narrative, like of what I want to say.
Right.
And so I just kind of bit the bullet and did it. And people have been very nice about it, but I didn't realize that it would be like a news thing. That's like silly to me.
Yeah. Well, you're famous.
I suppose.
Yeah, no, you are. I mean, you guys are huge, man. You're going to go into season 45 of Impractical.
Season 45.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy,
Just
man.
us and SNL. And what TV show? I mean, what, Simpsons?
I mean, you guys, it seems like you could just keep running that show forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems. I mean, look, we're still having a good time doing it.
Yeah.
We just signed for 11 and 12. It didn't get announced yet, but season 11 starts July 11th. I'm shooting it now.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Congrats.
Thanks so much. Thank you.
Now, it's 3 of you now, right?
It's 3 of us, yeah.
What is is it Joe that's not?
Joe.
What does he do?
He actually just wrote a children's book and is touring himself. So
Oh, he is touring.
yeah, he stopped down initially to to just spend time with his family and to kind of like repair his relationship with his wife, which he is doing great, and they're the best they've ever been.
Great.
It took his time down and then kind of started up on something else, and and now he's just like happy and doing his thing. So
Well, that's great.
God bless him. Yeah.
That's good. That's good. Let's talk about your other fears, though.
Yeah.
So
Please.
the privacy thing, I get. I
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah.
How do you deal with? Do you do anything during flights to deal with flying? Like I mentioned, Sean plays games. Bert drinks till he blacks out. Like, what do you do to?
I just clench my ass and
Really?
I just try not to cry.
Do you have a preference in aircraft? Because I know you charter because you're rich. So
Yeah.
do you prefer the bigger ones?
No joke. When that whole Max 7, whatever Boeing Max thing happened, I looked up every single flight I had booked for like a year and canceled all the ones that were on the Max.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not kidding around. I'm not playing with game. I'm playing with fire.
No,
They're
yeah.
telling me that these people are just forgetting to tie to bolt screws.
Yeah.
What do you want? What do you want me to do as a consumer?
It's crazy.
You know what I mean?
And then you listen to like the internal memos that they're like, The engineers are like, we think this needs more time, and the executives are like, just fucking put it out.
Everything's always waved off.
I
Show
know.
show me the news example where they're like, you know what, we checked it and things were airtight. It's always just like, well, everybody's overlooking
One of
everything.
the things about that was that the engineers said, well, in order for the pilots to really grasp these upgrades, they're going to have to go get kind of like recertified.
Sure they are. Yeah.
And then the execs were like, they're fine.
Right.
Like so they're like, no, they need more time in like the simulator and classroom, and they were like, no. So it's clear cut. Like,
Yeah,
they
these
need to
pilots
do
are running
this,
MS-DOS still.
and then the pilots just didn't get that memo. And
Yeah.
yeah.
The pilots now are like, is that touchscreen?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't know how to do
Like,
that. Yeah.
You got guys flying that still like tip their cap and
Sure.
stuff. You can't. They got like unfiltered Pall Malls in their pocket.
I know.
You gotta let them know what like Windows 98 is.
You got to let them know. I wish
Yeah.
we could go back to that fucking days
Yeah.
when the pilots were like that and the flight attendants were hot.
The pilots ruled.
Yeah, that was great. Now you got these fucking
People are carrying their luggage like in their hands.
thunder thighs, fucking Sally walking down the aisle,
Yeah.
mad about her day.
What happened to the integrity and the they used to be proud, I feel like,
When they would weigh
flight attendants.
when they would weigh them, that's when they were proud. When they were like, get on the scale.
When they would weigh the luggage?
No, they'd weigh the flight
The
attendant.
attendants.
Yeah,
then.
and they were like, "What are you, 125? Jesus Christ, skip a meal." Fucking get to the
Yeah,
back of
the
the
good
line.
old days.
Those were the fucking good old
I
days.
feel like the TSA attitude is creeping into flight attendants now. Like I think it's like I don't know. I think maybe it's like contagious, but like I feel like a lot of times that we're doing them a favor.
Yeah, no,
you
I know.
Like if I need to, I get
And
in
you'll
my
get-
seat and I try not to do anything and say anything and bother anybody. I'll hold in my piss until it's really an issue.
Yeah.
I've never taken a shit on a plane, never will.
You've never taken
Never
a shit.
have, never will. There's nothing you can say to make me do it.
There's a fucking. I remember the first time. The first time I did it was obviously an emergency. I was like, "There's just nothing I can do."
You remember the first time?
Yeah.
Like you remember where you were when JFK was shot.
Yeah, it was like losing my virginity, and
Yeah.
and then that day you're like, "This is the worst." And then something happens. You're like, "Oh yeah, like this is kind of an option." Like I've already broken the.
You freed yourself.
Yeah,
Of the
and then
chain.
now I'm like, "Oh, I got a shit," and I go up there, and here's what.
Even you now.
Oh yeah.
You is you.
Yeah, and my favorite thing is that I learned obviously that you wipe with wet paper towels. That's the move because the toilet paper is shitty and it falls
It's
apart.
terrible. It's one
But
ply.
you get thicker, paper towels and you soak them in hot water, and it's just beautiful.
You're opening up a line of questioning for me now.
Okay,
Okay. You're not supposed to flush anything.
on the plane?
Yeah.
Why?
You don't know this?
You're not supposed to flush on the plane?
No.
What do you
Oh,
mean?
you're supposed to flush. You're not supposed to put any paper or products in there at all.
What are you talking about?
There's a sign right in there. It says it.
Don't put paper products in the toilet? Where are you
Yeah.
supposed to put your toilet paper?
This is what I'm saying.
This is not. No, this is incorrect.
I don't believe it is.
Whatever you're thinking is wrong.
I'm pretty sure that you're not
You're supposed to wipe your ass after you shit and stuff it into the
I don't
like you're
thi-
in fucking Mexico. What are you talking
I
about?
think it's like a tour bus. I think they did that. I think Delta believes you're not going to shit. I really do.
I have
No, am I
taken-
crazy? Like, isn't there a sign that says "Do not flush"? Maybe it says "Don't flush paper towels." Then
No.
I think it says like don't flush any foreign objects, but not like toilet paper.
Yeah, I
Foreign
think toilet
objects.
paper's
Yeah.
allowed. Paper towels are usually.
It's
a
because
no-go.
anything you can actually put anything into an airplane toilet and it will go down.
it'll suck your sack down.
It'll suck anything down.
Yeah.
So they're telling you because you could put a hair dryer in there and it would fucking go down. They don't want you to disrupt the the plumbing that's in
right,
in
and I
there,
think the paper towels do that.
but no, you're good.
I think that and I don't know how it manifests itself once you've got enough in there.
Yeah.
But I think maybe that you're not supposed to do that. And so I thought you were then wiping your ass and putting it in that little garbage.
Oh my God.
Which, by the way, that garbage, the springs on that thing are very taut.
They are.
And every time you want to throw something out,
Yeah.
you can't just you have to essentially put your whole fist in there to get it in. Otherwise, it's going to slam back on you, and that stuff's going to be hanging halfway out.
That's very true. Let's do this real quick. Opening clip, and then we get back to touching people.
Please.
Here we go.
Uh-oh, I'm getting my job back at 7-Eleven. Uh-oh, I'm getting the girlfriend back. Uh-oh, I'm doing it safely. Uh-oh, it's all coming together. Uh-oh, I'm pretending I'm Trevor.
Who is Randy?
Don't bring
You know who
anyone
that is?
love into this.
That's Jesse Itzler. He owns the Hawks.
Welcome to your mom's house with Tom Segura. And
Christina Pajitsin.
welcome to your mom's house.
Yeah.
How many times before you were like, that's it?
What's that?
Did you create the like someone came to you with the opening and you were like,
So I have
pass.
Yeah.
That's it. More this, more that.
So wait, the song or the clip right here?
I mean, with this clip right here.
Yeah. So this is I just chose this to be the opening clip. I have a bank of clips that I can play.
Okay.
And it's, you try to find something short, not too long.
Sure.
It has a little spice to it, something unique. This guy's got a lot going on. So
He seems like a really laid back fellow.
the thing is, he feels like he's like, everything's happening as he's shaving his head. I thought it was pretty cool.
He really owns the Hawks.
Yeah, Jesse Itzler, right? Doesn't he own part of the Hawks? Yeah.
Yeah, he's got. I mean, his eyes say a lot.
Yeah. Well, he's a great businessman. He used to rap. And he's a ultra distance runner too. Seriously, look him up.
He used to rap in what context?
He was a legit rapper.
For real?
Yeah. When if you go to a Knicks game,
Yeah, of course.
that Knicks song that they've been kind of playing for like 25 years that everybody will sing along with? That's him. He wrote it. And
Are
he
you
performed.
serious?
I swear to God.
Wow,
Pull it up. The Jesse Itzler Knicks song.
You remember that actor? I think he passed, but he was awesome. He was like the one in like Meet the Parents. He was like, well, Florence Nightingale will play a little defense.
Yeah.
You know that guy?
Yeah.
He's in like James Reborn, maybe his name is. He looks a little bit like him.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. This guy's really fascinating, actually. He started Marquise Jets, and then he's a great entrepreneur, a brilliant entrepreneur, and I guess he's just giving himself a haircut.
Wow.
I mean, there's other guys I could have played,
This is him.
99 out of 100 chicks will tell you I have the largest penis they ever seen. The one who didn't see it, she's blind.
Cool guys. Yeah.
So he should really just say 99 out of 99.
You're right.
Why would he mess up his whole statistic?
I don't
like
know.
that? His stat line's gone now.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, he's not a pro,
99 out of 100.
Here's the Knicks song. Listen. You know it, I'm sure.
That's right, the 8 seed in the thick of the race. And while you try and react to the shots we be blocking, check out the team that keeps the garden rocking. Spree, hitting threes, playing D. Houston launching jumps from the top of the key. And Ward, you and Child and Larry. Thomas, Big Chris, and Marcus can be. Nobody does it like the Knicks can. Go get your best 5 guys. In fact, grab a 6-man. The Spreewell and the Knicks excel. Look out, the number 18 is starting to gel. Go New York, go New York, go!
So when this, he told a story about this. I think I saw it in like an Instagram clip about going to the Knicks executives, and they were like, "The fuck is this?" And then he somehow convinced them
Was
to
he
play
him
it.
when he went to them?
Yeah, he was not a known.
Oh, he wasn't?
No. He just was like, "Play this" or whatever. I forget how he got him to do it. But the thing is, it's been 25 years.
Yeah.
and
Go New York, go New York, go. That's cemented in.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
It's pretty cool.
And that's not even what he's known for.
No, he's a brilliant entrepreneur. So let's go to the other thing. So it was flying, which we established.
Yeah.
Even when you're on your G4, you still don't like it. The other thing is privacy,
Yeah.
and then touching people.
Yeah.
Is this you mean like hands on you? Yeah. Like
Handshakes.
Handshakes?
Yeah.
Are you a fist bump guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember an executive one time doing that to me, and I was like, "What was it that?" And they were like, "Yeah, he doesn't like."
It feels weird because sometimes people get like oddly like taken aback.
Yeah.
And if they know me, they know. But if they don't, they're like, and I'm just like, you're not. Like,
What's
it's not
crazy
you, it's
to
not
me
you, it's
is
me.
was when we're in public or something, and like I'm eating something, and someone does this, and I go like that, and they're like, "What?" I go, "I'm eating." I'll say it. I'm eating right now, so I don't want to have to
All right, whatever, dude.
shake your
I
hand.
guess you big
I
time
get-
me.
Come on.
The only thing is, like, it's not like I'm like, like put me in a plastic bubble. But if I shake every hand that extends all day long, I'm going to be sick all the time.
That's true.
I have a weak constitution. I'm upfront with this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, when I get a common cold, how long does it take you to get rid of a common cold?
Weeks.
Yeah, right?
Yes.
It lingers. It's like the cranberries.
I don't know what this is because like she's unreal. She gets sick and will say like, I'm going to sleep this. I'm going to fight this tonight.
Can you believe
like
that?
in her head, she goes, I'm going to fight this tonight. And I go, what?
Yeah.
And then
she has the cold go sleep on the couch.
She'll fucking power through the night, sweat. And then she gets up and she's like, yeah, I feel better. And I'm like, what? And then I'm sick for like 2 to 3 weeks.
2 to 3 weeks on the minimum.
Right?
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
Is it something I did?
I don't know what it is.
Have you ever actually had sex with an actual doll?
No.
Okay.
No. Have you?
No.
Have you done the fleshlight?
No.
No. And guess what? We just got. I don't know.
Did you get the VR thing?
VR headset?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a VR headset.
But the one that's like made for. I was at.
No. I've seen porn on it, and it's the best. But they're sending us a AI blowjob machine that like it learns your preferences, and it's super fucking.
It learns your preferences.
Yeah, it's this. That's what it says. I mean, look.
How does it learn your preferences?
I don't understand. I don't know yet. I haven't received it, but this is coming to us.
It listens. Huh?
It listens.
Take notes.
Yeah. I mean, look at this. But like, if you scroll down, it's like.
But at what point it feels a little too sterile for me? You know what I mean? Like it does feel like it looks like a recycling bin or something that you put.
I mean, look at it. We've changed the game.
This is.
Oh yeah, and it comes with. Yeah, you can do it with porn sync, so you can watch it as it blows you.
That's nice. That's really nice because they're thinking of everything. This is millions of dollars, tons of people, and time and effort. It's unreal. This is engineering at its finest.
It really is.
This is really it really is.
Some really brilliant minds are doing this. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
The thing is, this is probably going to be the first one I try. I've never tried the other.
You were
ones.
waiting.
I was waiting for it to get higher level. Yeah.
What if it's the best one you've ever had?
Which auto blow is right for you?
Right.
See, there's different ones.
Yeah, it's criminal that they make different levels. You know, just make one with all the bells and whistles and make it at a reasonable price point and let everybody have the same suck job.
See, look at this too. It's like it's telling you this one pleasure is good, noise medium, Wi-Fi, no, yes. Video sync, no. Video sync, yes.
Printer.
Obviously, you want the video
printer?
sync.
A printer?
Oh, that's comparing it to the
There's no printer.
auto. So you want the Auto Blow AI Ultra is what it looks like.
Yeah, Vacuum Glide. It doesn't sound appealing to me.
Well, it doesn't have the video sync. Who fucking wants to do it without the video?
Yeah. What am I standing here not pretending that it's real? Auto Blow AI. What's the difference between AI? I love that they do like to compare.
It's like when you're comparing cars.
Yeah.
They're like 4-wheel drive. No.
Yeah. I love that you spend like $1,000 on this, and then like with technology, and like 6 months later, I'm like, you're still rocking the Auto Blow Ultra.
I know.
Like, okay, grammar school.
I just imagine that calling customer service for this has got to be so humiliating.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, I'm trying to blow a load, and this thing is like, it's sucking too fast.
I mean,
I want it to slow down at the end.
I mean, these are calls made to be recorded immediately.
100%.
We should do one right now.
I know.
We should. I mean, they have to field them.
What is it? Does it say support? Is there a support number?
I mean, if they don't have a support number, I'd be surprised.
You have to have support.
Right here, still undecided. Have questions?
The perfect summer playlist may be elusive, but one thing is for sure. It gets better when it's enjoyed with a cold Coors Light, because music plus Coors Light equals chill amplified. I love putting together a summer playlist, and my thought is always to go old school, man. Soul, funk, keep it in the 70s, maybe even the 60s. Coors Light is the only choice when you're ready to choose chill. When the mountains turn blue, it's as cold as the Rockies. Coors Light is cold lagered, cold filtered, and cold packaged for a smoother finish. When you embrace a chill mindset, it's a good time to choose chill and crack open a Coors Light. Coors Light is mountain cold refreshment, crisp and refreshing as the Colorado Rockies. Amplify your chill this summer with Coors Light. Choose chill, choose Coors Light. Go to CoorsLight.com/summer music to see how Coors Light can amplify your summer. And be sure to keep an eye out on Coors Light's social handles all summer long for more exciting announcements. Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly. Think of some comedy duos who got it done. Key and Peele, Cheech and Chong. What about the perfect duo when it comes to growing your business? That's you and Shopify. Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business. From the launch your online shop stage to the first real live store stage, all the way to the did we just hit 1 million orders stage. Shopify is there to help you grow. Whether you're selling washcloths or custom tracksuits, Shopify helps you sell everywhere. From their all-in-one e-commerce platform to their in-person POS system, wherever and whatever you're selling, Shopify's got you covered. I mean, the best thing about them is they do it all. All you got to do is sign up with these guys, and then you see all your inventory, you see what's come in, you see what's gone out. It's the easiest way to sell whatever you're selling. Shopify's extensive help resources are there to support your success every step of the way. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/momshouse, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/momshouse now to grow your business no matter what stage you're in. Shopify.com/momshouse. Save your wrist.
It's like one, like one of those those commercials, like those as seen on TV, like rapid jerking. It's like
Ow.
Yeah.
I've been jerking too fast. Well, let me ask you this before I forget. The special, where did you shoot it?
I shot at the Vic in Chicago.
It's a great place.
Yes, I loved it. We shot it back in December. It's tough choosing where you're going to shoot a special.
Is.
It's like
What made you choose it?
I wanted a theater that would play like a club. I wanted them to feel right on top of you. I wanted that energy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wanted it to feel like packed up tight. Didn't want to go too big with it, but wanted it to feel like a theater. So it was a few. I looked at the Wilbur. I looked at the Vic and a couple other ones, and I was just like, you know what, Chicago.
Great crowds.
Great crowds, and they did. Like that was the one thing I was worried about. It's like, I hope the tapings will be the crowds will be indicative of the best crowds that I've gotten, on the road and everything, because you never know.
You never know, and it's the biggest fear you feel is you're like, I'm gonna pick this city, and then you've been playing great venues and great crowds, and then you don't know if it's gonna be like that.
Yeah. And then you get there and you're like, guys, get on board here. But no, they were like the best crowds I've had. They were really
That's
great.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So it felt good. It's called Terrified. It's on YouTube on 800 Pound Gorilla.
Yeah.
And it came out a few days ago and it's doing well. So,
Congrats, man.
Yeah, thank you, brother.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed, or I haven't mentioned it yet, but I've been growing. Isn't that crazy?
You've been growing.
Yeah, in height.
Have you really?
Yeah. Isn't that weird?
How's that possible?
I don't know. In the last year, I grew like an inch, and I think I might get maybe I'll grow another inch or two. I don't know. It's like
supplements?
I mean, I'm taking supplements. I'm taking peptides and stuff, but yeah.
I love peptides. I take them all the time.
Yeah.
Do you stretch?
Yeah, sometimes.
Do you
but
go on
not
that
like
thing where you turn yourself around?
No, I don't even do that. Yeah.
Well, I mean, are we being serious? Or?
Yeah. I've grown like a little over an inch in the last year. Isn't that nuts?
Have you talked to a doctor about this?
No, I haven't brought it up because I like it. I don't want him to tell me to do something that stops it,
This is unorthodox, you know that?
Yeah, it's very strange.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you measure yourself?
Yeah, no, at same place on the wall, and it's just, you could tell him.
Do you feel it?
I mean, I feel it when I'm like, sometimes I'm standing next to people, I'm like, oh, like this guy used to be, like a little bit taller, and then I'm like, oh, I'm taller, that kind of thing. Yeah. Strange.
Have you ever heard of that before?
I know that there's people that are breaking their legs and putting like the extensions in them.
Is that really
That's
true?
a real thing.
Wow.
They do for some guys who are like.
You did seem a little taller. I'm not just saying that, but maybe I just didn't register how tall you were to begin with.
Yeah.
Well, how tall are you before you started to grow freakishly like this?
I don't know. I guess maybe just under 6 feet or something. Yeah.
And now you broke 6?
Yeah.
Get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's really exciting. I always wonder if it'll what if it goes and like just doesn't stop, That'd be weird.
That would be weird, like a reverse.
Yeah.
Because everything shrinks.
Like
I
2
think your
years from
nose
now,
and ears don't stop growing. That's
They
what I
do
heard.
grow. Mine are definitely growing. She always points it out to me.
Yeah. She seems a little bit spacey today.
She says that my nose looks like John Amos's nose.
John Amos?
Yeah.
John Amos?
Yeah.
Not John Stamos.
Him.
Yeah, of like Amos and Andy?
She says that my nose and his nose are similar.
Oh, fucking McDowell.
Yeah.
Sure, good times.
Because he has a point, like it's kind of pointy.
I don't see it exactly, but I feel like you could arrive there. When you do that, I see it. I see it for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, like what if 2 years from now I'm 6'7"?
Anything else growing? Off the record.
Off the record?
Yeah.
No, it's the same.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Well, then you don't really want to keep growing.
I know.
You know?
It'd be fucking strange.
It's like now it's I don't know. Now it's like the lesser, like what's better? Is it better to be taller or is it better to look more in proportionate?
Yeah.
Like you hit 6'9".
It's going to be.
Are you living the life now or now you like, oh my
But then
God.
again, if I get to 6'9", body fat is also going to be like probably
non-existent.
Yeah, be like pretty lean.
Yeah.
So then your piece looks bigger.
Yeah. All right. So
You know?
all
Who's got the
all
biggest?
will be revealed.
Who's got the biggest dick amongst the tenderloins?
Yeah. I never been asked that, but I wish I never been asked that, but I have no clue either.
You guys haven't looked at each other's dicks?
No.
You guys have been friends since like middle school.
Yeah. Yeah, just escaped. Every time we were going to do it, something came up.
You guys haven't measured each other's dicks?
No. Why have you?
Well, I mean, I've had my dick attached to a device with Bert. So like our dicks were like, you know, and they were shocking it.
Sure.
We were at a dominatrix.
How'd that feel?
It was kind of cool. We had like the same dick. It was weird.
Really?
Yeah.
No way. That
Even
is
she
weird.
commented. She was like, "You guys have like the same dick."
That is weird.
Yeah.
Did you have to be erect for this?
It helped
It helped what?
because you can't be totally flaccid in the device.
It helped to do the bit, or it helped to lessen the shock, or
Yeah, just to fit into the thing.
okay.
You can't like flaccid put it in.
Sure.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah.
I was electrocuted a bunch of times on the show.
Penis?
No, but everything else.
Everything else?
Everything but.
Really?
Yeah, they attached like these like shot collars meant for large animals to my whole body.
Yeah.
And then they I was in a museum. They made me a tour guide, and I had to take this museum tour guide, this tour in a real museum, real group. And they got to electrocute me throughout it anytime they wanted.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole time, all I had to do was I had to make sure that no one in my tour group realized anything was just going on suspicious.
So you had to like deal with the shock.
Yeah.
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 That's pretty funny.
As I spoke like through the whole like museum.
Really? And you're like,
tour.
isn't this?
Yeah.
That's
it was
funny.
bad, man. It was
That's
bad.
funny.
Yeah.
You see Chrissy D a lot.
Yeah, all the time. Yeah, we do a podcast together.
What's it like? All I send him are gay clips that I find online.
Sure.
He loves them.
Oh yeah.
Do you think he's,
Do I think he's gay?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not to be ashamed of that. I think he thinks he is.
bi?
Probably full blown gay, I think. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bi is just maybe like he's just like doing, maybe he's just trying to figure out if he's bi. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I sent him a clip where somebody was talking about dick, and he wrote, "Nothing better than a fat cock."
Now, everyone thinks him and I are gay. Everyone thinks I'm gay.
Really?
Oh God, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Really?
Well, he's so outspoken about.
I got so look. I mean, when I'm fooling around stuff like with my comedy and stuff, I can definitely like be effeminate with my comedy. So like I think.
What do you mean effeminate with your comedy?
Like I'll suck a dick during it.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
No, like I'm just like I could just be like the way I like act is definitely more like when I'm playful, I'm being like effeminate.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. All right.
Whatever. Like, but I didn't realize like because like I kept hearing it and I didn't realize like exactly like I was like really like everyone. And then I realized like about 15 years ago, maybe somewhere over 10 years ago, I had a sketch comedy show. And we did this sketch with Sally Jesse Raphael when we went on her daytime talk show, right? Mm-hmm. And I reveal on the show that I'm gay. Mm-hmm. And then my buddy, he reveals he was inspired by me. Mm-hmm. And so he reveals that he's gay. And then I say, I have to reveal something. I'm actually not gay. But I knew that you were gay. And I knew that if I revealed that I was gay, mm-hmm. that you would reveal that you were gay. Uh-huh. and then someone clipped it.
Yeah.
And it just looks like me on Sally Jesse Raphael telling the world that I'm gay. And I didn't, and then I found it one day and it had like millions of views, and it just me being like, Sally, I'm gay, and they just like clipped it right there.
Did you see the clip of Lavelle Crawford on Shannon Sharp's podcast?
No, on Chase, no.
He's sitting there, he's talking about the roast, and he was like, yeah, you know, this dude, Tony Hinchcliffe, gay dude, funny dude. and he's like, you know, he goes for it, you know, he goes for jokes, and people, you know, they make fun of him being gay. And he's totally serious.
Oh, shit.
It's amazing, dude. He's like,
so funny.
he's giving him props as being like a funny gay dude.
The first time I ever met Charles Barkley, he said, I thought you was gay.
That's what he said?
Yeah, he literally just said, Sal. And I said, what's up, buddy? He goes, man. He goes, when I first saw you, I thought you was gay.
Yeah. I didn't pick up on that at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chris, I did.
Yeah.
Chris is very gay.
It's us together. It's a whole thing.
I wanted to get your food take on something. 'Cause
Please.
I know you love talking food.
Sure.
Well, first, you know about the Chipotle shooting?
No, has that happened recently?
Yeah, a little while ago.
Weeks ago.
Like a month or
Yeah,
so
a
ago,
month
too.
ago.
Where a guy was standing at the register and he asked for extra guacamole on his food that he had just purchased, which is a standard thing to say.
I've heard it there.
He became upset because he wasn't given enough guacamole.
I've heard that there.
He then called the female Chipotle employee a derogatory name,
I've heard that
the
there.
B word,
Okay.
which upset her understandably. Fellow employees took her to the back to try to calm her down, leaving the front counter unattended. And then Mr. Brown, the suspect who had previously paid for his food items, began to proceed to go around the counter, and began to bag his own items. And then he took a cup and filled it with guacamole. A 21-year-old male employee tried to stop him. A physical fight ensued, and then Brown, a licensed CPL holder with no prior criminal history, allegedly shot that employee in the leg. And the victim is expected to make a full recovery. But this is what can happen when you don't get your guac, you know?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, should that guy have been carrying something to begin with? It seems to me if you shoot a
It's on
child
video,
in the
too.
leg over guac,
Yeah.
you probably should have taken a test and failed it to get the gun.
But he was licensed and good to go. Yeah.
It just goes to show you never really know what the breaking point is going to be.
I know. And
Yeah.
probably if you had laid out scenarios to this guy the previous day, here's what's going to lead to you shooting someone.
Right.
A, someone's trying to steal your car. B, a confrontation at a club where someone touches your lady. Or C, you didn't get the guacamole. He'd probably be like, yeah, A or B.
A or B. And A or B are things that he might have been, maybe, oh, this can happen to me one day. Maybe this is why I need this thing. But C was brought about completely by himself.
It was, yeah.
Well, where are you in life if you can't take about just 5 seconds to breathe and say, let me not shoot this child over the guac?
I think I kind of get it though. I do. I kind of get it in the sense, not that like you should shoot somebody over guac, but you see
whether the kid deserved it is a whole nother story.
Right. I'm saying you see what, like sometimes people feel so not heard and not taken seriously that they want to do something that,
like that they'll go sleep in the guest house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll leave the house.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
This is why now too, you can't, even just working at Chipotle, but imagine the kid coming home and be like, I got shot, Mom, I got shot.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what happened is like, there was a guac altercation,
Yeah.
and she's like, I told you shouldn't be like working around guac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be. Would you ever shoot somebody over food?
I never say never about anything, Tom.
Yeah. Do you carry?
What's that?
Do you carry a piece on you?
No, I've been thinking about it.
I mean, you're a privacy guy.
Yeah.
It seems like privacy guy would have
I feel
it.
like I want to get one. Like I feel like I should have one like in the home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. I don't know. I've been to the gun range a couple times. I fared well.
It's fun.
Yeah.
The range is fun.
Yeah, the range is fun.
Yeah.
I never shot like I always feel like I could be a detective or something in the 70s or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you'd be a good detective.
I always wanted to like get out of the car like one of those like really long, like an Oldsmobile with like one really long door and like screech out of a bench seat, like get out of the car and the door is like open and I stand up and like someone's running or a car's running. I shoot the car as it's going. Usually you hit the window from the footage I've seen historically. You hit a window, you shatter a window, but then the car fishtails and gets away.
Yeah.
You really never see on those like older cop shows like they just put a bullet through the guy's head.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could play a good detective.
I think I could.
Yeah.
I'm very inquisitive by nature in general.
Why don't you call Dick Wolf? Tell him to give you a show.
Yeah. I've never seen one episode of that.
None of them?
Not one.
Not one.
Not a single.
You've never caught one flipping through the channels?
There was one time I called one, I don't know which show it was, but it was like parodying, but like it was about Michael Jack. It was like, it was about a pop star.
Yeah.
Like, you know, so like I remember seeing that. That's it.
I've talked to a few actors that have been on those shows.
Yeah.
And they all make the point that it is extremely boring after a while.
Boring, yeah.
Because you're basically doing the same show every week.
Oh my God.
Every week. And if it's a hit, obviously you're grateful and thankful that you're on a hit show and you're getting paid well and the show's popular. But every week you just come in and you do the same thing. You do like, what's that? Oh, let me call. And then you get in the car and then you go, were you here on Saturday night? And
right.
Like, you were here. And
you mean like one of the stars of the show?
Yeah, they're like.
I thought you meant just like a back, like a.
No. Like the regulars are like there's nothing as an actor exciting about doing this.
No,
they're like, we just
thousands of investigations.
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
And when they explain, like at first when I heard I'm what, but then they explain it to you and they're like, and then you do the interrogation scene, and then you do, you know what I mean?
Right.
And then you tell the victim the thing, and then it's like cut, print, new episode, same next day. All right, here's the new story. This person is, getting arrested.
Ice-T? Did he?
I ran into him.
Yeah, I figured as much.
They do the same thing. I get it though.
No, I get that. I guessed on a few. I was on Bones.
Yeah.
MacGyver. I did like those types of shows. 12 Monkeys.
Yeah. You were on MacGyver?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The new one.
Oh, I was gonna
was the
say
new
in
one.
fucking 82.
I know. I wish that was.
What'd you do on the new MacGyver?
I played a chef.
Oh, you're total chef guy.
Yeah, I played a chef on the new MacGyver, like one of those like where people come and like it's like a 10-course meal. I'm like a famous chef that I like.
Oh.
I mean, it was quick.
Do you like it? Was it fun?
Yeah, it was. I was sitting around all day.
Yeah, it's a lot of sitting around.
Bones. I played a sanitation worker that found a dead body, a dismembered dead body.
Nothing
Came up
made
in my
me
street sweeper.
Crazier than I did Workaholics.
Yeah.
And a couple other, but like I remember specifically that one where they're like call time 7 a.m.
The worst.
And you get there and you're like, all right, it's 7 a.m.
Yeah.
What do I need to do? And they're like, well, just hold on, hang tight. And then it's, it's 8 a.m. You're like, do I need to be somewhere? And they're like, nope, 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11 a.m. Let's
Lunch.
get you into, wardrobe. Oh, actually, you can change back. I mean, we're shooting my thing at like 2:30 and you're like, and then if you're like, why was I here? Well, we just didn't know when we were going to shoot this thing. And you're like,
I've never had a different experience than that on any of these at all, ever. I mean, I did. Well, the only one that was pretty damn good was what we do in the shadows. Have you seen it? Yeah, did that one. That was boom. I went in. They were waiting for me.
Really?
I was like, they were like, hurry up, hurry up.
That's kind of great.
Yeah, and then I ran in. We did like a bunch of scenes. I got killed.
That's like
in
her
it.
favorite show.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, no way. Oh, you should have said something. I would have mentioned it.
She always watches that show.
Yeah. That was fun. And I got to be in a scene with all of them. They snapped my neck. It was the live skunk in the scene. That was like the best experience ever. But when we shot the Impractical Jokers movie, I had to literally have a word with them because they were doing it to us on the movie.
And it's your movie.
Yeah, they were like picking me up at like 5:15 a.m. and I was shooting my first scene at 3:00.
So how did that conversation go?
I said, "What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah,
I'm here 9 hours. Like, do you want the best from us or not? Like, figure it out.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I could see 2 hours.
Did it change?
So, yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit, but not so. But I'm like, you can't have me here for 8.5 hours sitting in a 2x2 box.
Worst, yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, it sounds like
Hurry
I'm
up and
complaining,
wait.
and I am.
Yeah, hurry up and wait.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to ask you this food question.
Yeah.
We're very well known for barbecue.
Yeah, I just had Terry Black's.
This is great. Hold on.
Okay.
I would say, and this would vary by who you ask, but the 4 notable barbecues in my mind are Texas barbecue, Kansas City barbecue, Memphis barbecue, and Carolina barbecue.
Okay.
And somebody might have a different opinion. I don't care. My question is, do you have a ranking for those 4, or do you have your own ranking of whatever 3 or 4 that you like the most?
For BBQ?
Yeah.
You're going to think I'm nuts, but I have to be in the mood for barbecue.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
I have to be in the mood. So, I mean, I've had, did you say St. Louis? You said Missouri?
I didn't say St. Louis.
Okay.
I said Texas, KC, Memphis, Carolina.
I haven't had Carolina.
Carolina, in my experience, was always kind of a more vinegar-based
Okay.
barbecue.
KC's the rubs, right?
Memphis was more, I mean, again, I'm going off of what I've had.
Yeah.
More dry rub.
Yeah.
KC was more barbecue sauce based, and ribs were really what stood out.
Ribs, yeah.
And I think Texas is really about brisket. That's really what they.
Man, I had that brisket. I had it for the first time the other day because someone's like, you have to go. Because I've had, I guess, Franklin, is it?
Yeah. Yep.
And someone's like, no, Terry Black's is the only. Like the other.
Terry Black's is the shit.
But dude, I'm not even kidding. The brisket melted.
Yeah.
Like, but they say that, but I didn't chew it. Like I put it in my mouth and I just pressed down hard, but the inside of my.
There's another one in town that I don't hear about enough from people that I think is fantastic. It's called La Barbecue.
Okay.
It's really fucking amazing.
How often are you eating that?
Not that often.
Yeah.
But probably like, I mean, I had Terry Black's last week, and the time before was probably a month or so prior.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, maybe once a month.
Yeah, because I just don't know how people like eat that much barbecue.
Yeah, no, you can. I mean, you can overdo it.
'Cause when I have it, I have it.
Yeah.
And then when I eat it like that, I'm just like,
It's so well. That's the thing is like there's a balance for brisket because you can go higher fat or you can try to get leaner, and I mean I think the way to go is to get a mix of both. Personally, I actually, and everyone has a bias. I love Texas. I love that brisket.
Yeah,
that's my favorite.
That's something.
I love the Carolina stuff that I've had.
Okay.
And then I actually would go Memphis next for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Memphis, the rubs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, you know what I like about barbecue is like when I order food in general, I like to have a sampling of different things. Like even when I at a restaurant or on a menu, if I'm on the road getting room service, I'm not sure if like the food's gonna suck or what's gonna be good or bad. So I'll like order like three or four things.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
And then just have a little bit of each.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah. And so like with barbecue, it's like, I'm taking a scoop of potato salad, a scoop of macaroni and cheese. I got that coleslaw in there. Don't forget those beans though.
I know.
And you got a little brisket, a little ribs. And I'm just like, this is amazing. Cornbread.
I went to all these places in KC because they were famous for it.
Yeah.
And none of them were for me like oh, I got to have this again.
Yeah.
Not really. Which is probably blasphemous to them, but I'm just telling you.
You do that on the road? You order a little bit more like in the room and stuff? They ask like how many people.
When we go out to eat, I order crazy amounts of food.
Yeah, you just keep it coming.
Just like, because again, it's like, I don't know if this is good.
Yeah.
So bring this, and this.
Order for the table and just try it all. Yeah.
Yeah.
In the I was just telling someone about this. In the hotel rooms, I'll order like a few things. They always say how many people are eating. I always say 2 because I'm just like, why am I going to say 1?
4.
Yeah. So then that person's coming up, and I know that like the odds are like that there's a chance they might know who I am. Even I said 2. So what I do to back it up because they're coming in the room is I turn on the shower, and I turn on the light and close the door, and then like when they come in, I just go, babe, it's here.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Try to shut the door between the bedroom and like the living room
Yeah.
area.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
just
yeah,
go,
yeah.
there's somebody in there right now. She's sleeping.
They'll be right
Keep
now.
it down.
Please. Yeah. Always do it. Always. 100% of the time.
The shower is an extra move.
And then they walk out, and because sometimes if I'm not in a room that's like bigger than the, I got to go the extra length.
Well, sometimes you tell them, they're like, and how many people? And you're like 1, and then it's just quiet. And
Yeah.
And you want to get all of this?
Me and Chris laugh because he goes to, when he gets fast food and stuff, he orders like right at the counter, like a ton of fast food. And he'll do this thing where he goes like, he'll be saying it, I'll be like, what do they want? What do they want?
What do they want?
What did she say she wanted? Yeah, like under his breath, like as he's looking up at the thing.
God,
I might as well get an extra one.
Kids, but the kids probably want.
Yeah.
That's funny, man.
100%.
And he's just pigging out.
He is so good with like exercise and doing, and then it just goes full swing the other way.
Yeah.
Like one day he'll post up like Brendan Fraser in The Whale and just eat like an amount the body can't break down.
Really?
Yeah. And then he's good. And then all of a sudden stuff like you will be violently sick.
Really?
Yeah. Like a full cake, like just stuff like that. Just
this
gorgeous.
Is just gay trauma. Is what it sounds like. Yeah.
It's just gay trauma.
It's his body being like, you're gay. Just say it. All right. What do I have for you? I wanted to show you. Oh yeah. Speaking of food, here we go.
Realistic, what I eat in a day as a 26-year-old. I woke up super late around lunchtime, so I decided to have Cane's right when I woke up. I will never get over that first crispy drink of a Dr. Pepper. Okay, so I ordered the 3-finger combo. I'm very picky with fries, but Cane's fries is so good. Oh my gosh, and their chicken is... There's no words. A lot of people don't eat the bread, but the bread is also my favorite part. Okay, after Cane's, I went home and I relaxed a little bit. Okay, do not judge me, but as a snack, I had this leftover chocolate cake that I've had in the fridge. I had a couple bites of that. And then I ate a mozzarella sticks, just have my heart. Later on, I went out and I had a carne asada taco, a shrimp taco, beans, and rice. Oh my gosh, everything was so good. That's it, y'all. Bye.
I don't know that that's it, but that's still... People are doing this. Like, here's what I eat in a day.
All day long. This is what I ate all day long?
Yeah, so she had chicken fingers, fries, chocolate cake, a cheese stick, a taco, a burrito, beans and rice. I mean, I guess it's not the craziest day, but it's still...
yeah, but it's like... And this gets views.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people who are really overweight are doing this a lot.
Because...
They just want to show this is what I eat in a day. So sometimes they're showing
They're owning it.
Sometimes they're going like, hey, I don't eat that crazy.
Yeah.
You know, I look overweight, but
Right.
I don't eat that crazy. So they
Right.
do that. And then sometimes they're just like, yeah, I eat a lot of food.
She said a little bit of this leftover chocolate cake.
That was a big ass piece of cake.
That
bro.
looked like it was the size of a football.
It was like a quarter of the cake.
Yeah, yeah.
And she said I had a few bites of it, as if we're supposed to believe
Yeah.
that she sampled it and was like, that's enough.
It cut out mid-sentence
Yeah.
there as well.
Yeah.
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 That's insane.
Yeah, that's something that
You like Red Lobster?
I haven't been in I mean, I remember, of course, going, and
Yeah.
everybody loves the cheesy biscuits.
The sea biscuits.
But I know they're closing tons of locations.
I heard that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we used to go, like, whenever we wanted to celebrate something, we used to go to Red Lobster, and we kept that tradition going for a really long time.
Uh-huh.
And then when we got the show, like, the guy at the network, the head of the network, one time, he's like, I'm going to take you guys out to celebrate season 2, whatever.
Where do you guys want to go?
And we're like, well, we go to Red Lobster to celebrate. And he looked at us like we were, like, insane.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'll take you to, like, Per Se.
Yeah.
Like, which is some, like, fancy,
Sure.
smanty seafood place. And we're like, oh, you know, we like Red Lobster. He's like, I don't know. So then we went
He's
to
like, you guys can go.
We went to the Red Lobster.
Did he go with you?
No, so we went to get to the Red Lobster in Times Square, and they give you these, like, you know when you like have to waiting for the table, they give you like a beeper.
Yeah.
So this was like a red claw that like glowed red. It was the beeper.
Yeah.
We stole it.
Yeah.
And then we mailed it to him in like a silk box, and we like and he opened it, and it was like the beeper, and he's like, all right, I'll take you. And then this guy gets a private room. We didn't even know they had them at Red Lobster, and we didn't like this guy. This
is the executive.
When we first got there, he's been long gone, but he ruled like by fear. Everyone hated, like everyone feared him and everything. And like he was just the type of guy that would threaten you to like take the show away from you in a heartbeat, like that kind, like literally. He told us one time we wanted a raise. He told us, I'll poll the audience, and whoever whichever one of you they don't like comes in last, I'll fire that person. You can absorb their salary.
That's cool.
Yeah, he was a complete like. So we got to Red Lobster and he wasn't there yet.
Mm-hmm.
So we told the waiter, we're like, when we go to order, I'm just gonna order something normal. I said, bring 30 pounds of lobster. Just no matter what I say, please just bring as much food. If I tell you we want crab legs and I say a half a pound, bring 5 pounds. Lobster. If I say I want the 1 pound lobster, bring the 3.5 pound lobster for everybody. And we're like, please just do it. And he's like, all right. And the guy did it. And then like at the end of the meal, it was like $750 at Red Lobster.
Yeah.
He fucked this guy bad.
Was he like,
he opened the thing, it looked like a CVS receipt, and he did like a double take, and he was like, what the fuck? And then Murray had printed out a $5 off coupon. Like he had like a desk jet printed, and he's like, I have a $5, and he slid it in the guy. I was like, oh, fuck your coupon. He was like, and we cost him $750 at Red Lobster.
Was there? Did he move on to other?
He got
big jobs?
fired, and then he went to like the Oxygen or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
He went and started hawking for Oprah.
Fear-based doing it is a crazy way to do it.
He was terrible.
Can you do a push-up?
Yeah.
Look at this guy. This is his first push-ups. That's our former producer. Yeah. He's really getting into fitness now, but yeah, he couldn't really do a push-up.
I'm not much better than that, to be honest. You see those guys that are doing like one-handed knuckle ones and like clapping.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Or the one finger.
Yeah. I mean, you really like, you became the picture of like, you're like a workout guy now.
No, I try to work out.
Post workouts and stuff, and all
I try
that
to work
stuff.
out.
I have no form. I never will. I never. You know, I'm very intimidated by the gym.
Really?
Yeah, I've tried all the like at home stuff. I've done karate at home.
I heard this guy say this where I was like, oh, that's really interesting. Where I don't want to say I met this person who's a known person, and I was like, Jesus, man, I didn't realize you were fucking jacked.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, I wasn't, because my whole life I was like, I'm not really a gym guy, and then he goes, and then one day I just told myself, oh, I am a gym guy. I work out all the time. He's like, I just started telling myself that, and
that's it.
He's like, and now I just make it part of my
Really?
routine. Yeah. He was like, it's all perspective for him. I thought it was very interesting.
All right. Well, you know what?
Yeah, you are.
Maybe I am. Maybe I'm a gym rat, as they say.
So here I'm going to show you a few clips, and the fun of this is you tell me whether this is horrible or hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You got it.
For a 60 centimeter bike area, we've got a 65 centimeter.
That was hilarious.
Okay. Yeah.
I didn't know if that guy was gonna they were gonna keep eating him, but
Yeah.
just to chomp on the quad is fun.
Something tells me that the clip keeps going.
He's lucky that thing released.
I don't know if it did. I mean, he's off frame right now.
Okay.
You're making the assumption that he got out of
We've
there.
wrestled Crocs on the show.
I mean,
It's pretty. Yeah, that's
a big one, bro. Oh, it did. Oh, it's that one. Okay. I thought it was another one that dragged him off. That's how fast that
I
happened.
mean, the guy's in there, so he
Yeah.
has the license to be in there. He's wearing the stupid shorts and hat, so he's supposed to know something.
Yeah.
For that, someone to be that careless and be taken. By the way, it seems so taken off guard.
Yeah.
He had one little stick.
I think any of these guys that get in gator pits and croc pits are just out of their fucking
Yeah,
minds.
I mean, what are you doing?
I mean,
Isn't it crazy that the croc hunter died from a stingray?
I know, of all the things.
And the level of expertise that guy had. I mean, it goes to show you right there.
That was also just the craziest timing ever, because the stingray, its stinger went into his heart.
It's just
Of all the places,
freakish
it was a
accident.
freak accident. Yeah.
That's wild.
I mean, people do crazy shit with animals. This guy, he's like, hey,
номер 5. Держи.
but Russians are just,
Вот так. Можно сесть как на паспорт, вот так вот посидеть, посмотреть.
this is my guy.
Ну, а можно там развалиться на медведя. Шикарная поза. Ну вот, пока хватит.
Give me my
Урок номер
fucking
один
hat back.
закончится.
Give
Отдай.
me my hat.
Все, иди гуляй.
Okay, I thought this guy was going to get mauled.
No, I know.
Okay. I was waiting for him to get mauled, man. That was so anticlimactic. Because you said, is this horrible?
I know. I switched out of it. I switched out of it.
I'm like-
Yeah,
I was like, this guy's a goner.
I know.
Yeah, you've seen these guys on like the internet, that guy that lives with all of his lions?
Yeah, lions.
Like they're sitting on a sectional couch.
All
and
the
they're just-
Arab rich guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just like, hey, this is my leopard.
I follow everyone because
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the video.
I know.
I'm just waiting for a live stream.
There's that one we've played before where the guy has, he's like at his, I don't know, his palace.
Yeah.
And he just releases a tiger into the pool, and his friends are swimming in the pool. It's a fucking full grown tiger.
And
they panic so fucking hard.
That's not right.
And they jump out and fall and shit.
yeah, that's not right.
Yeah,
Because
it's
they don't know
crazy.
that the tiger doesn't know them like that.
It's insane.
These
Yeah.
sheiks, man, they gotta
Yeah.
calm down.
They got to chill out.
They're getting too crazy with
gotta
it.
chill
They're
out.
taking liberties at these barbecues that they have.
All right, here's another one. Hold on.
At first glance, taking this tomato down through these spinning fan blades may seem impossible, but I'm here to show you it's not. This must be done, all in one motion. Okay, guys, watch me go to work.
Oh, God! Oh! Oh! God dang, I cut my ear.
Hysterical.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, he could have died.
You think so?
Absolutely.
How come?
I feel like if the thing were going to hit him in the temple or something like that,
Oh,
or,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, just, I don't know. I mean, but the intent was comedy, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Right.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he was Steve-O. He knew he was going to.
He knew it was going to hurt. I
Yeah.
prefer the more organic ones, but still.
Yeah,
it
I
was
would have
kinda-
liked him to believe
Yeah.
what was just happening. It would have made
Yeah.
it funnier. God.
Look at this fucking guy.
Oh, God. What is that? Where's his other leg? What did you think?
Although, is this a porno? Look at these chicks. These are his nurses?
Yeah, that's crazy.
What island is this on?
Yeah, nobody wears those like nurse like Burger King hats like that.
This is this is definitely a foreign country.
Wow, dude. I've jumped off of a what do you call it, cliff jumping or whatever? Was that cliff diving? I've done it.
He jumped way too far, bro.
There's no way you do it.
You're supposed to jump down.
No freaking way, man.
Yeah.
That's just like, I mean,
nah.
You know, it's funny.
Yeah.
Because he's, I mean, is it funnier if he dies? No.
No,
it's terrible.
Then it's just terrible.
Yeah, it's terrible. Okay, I didn't know. I just wanted to see what your meaning was.
If he just hits the rock, boom, and they're like, he's dead. And you're like, well, yeah, this is funnier, I think.
Oh my God!
Still not in reverse. Still. Back it up, bro.
Oh my God! Just shatter his legs are just like skin bags full of shards.
He fucking just slammed him so hard.
Oh, and he puts his knees up right before it.
And the front end of that car is dented hard. I mean,
oh my God, dude.
It's sort of reminiscent of a great clip, isn't it? The greatest clip of all time, maybe?
What? What hit him in the face? Oh. It took the person that long to help him?
That long. To back it up, even.
Where is the That's the person?
Look at him. What does he check out? He checks out. Look, he's like.
Why are they so nonchalant?
He checks out the car, bro. He's like, is the car cool? Fuck.
My stepmom once hit my boss at the deli with her car. She backed up over him.
No shit.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look. Car cool.
Yo, that's wild. I don't understand what just happened. Why is he so...
Just fucking... Why was that guy
Do you
standing
know
there?
the context behind this?
I mean, I know it was in Taiwan, and I know that, yeah, that's the driver.
Did something hit him in the face? It looked like something...
He was holding a clipboard, and the clipboard went flying. Yeah, the clipboard hits him when he... Oh, God, I feel his pain. Yeah.
My friend once closed the car door on me, on my hand.
Ooh.
So it was, we were traveling on a road trip in a minivan. I got out the back, and I was holding on to, like, getting out so that where the front door closes and the back, comes forward and meets, like, right there. I was holding there, and he slammed it closed, and it closed. So there's that weather stripping on it that gives you, like, a ½ inch of cushion.
Yeah.
So I guess my hands got, like, crushed in between that. And my hand was stuck in there, and I just turned, and I was like, ah, ah, like it was like such a loud pitch squeal. And I was like, open the door. And like, they didn't know the extent of the pain. So like giggled a little bit. Yeah. And then like finally you open the door and like there's like a line across my fingers. And I just like fell to the ground, like holding my
Broken?
hand. No, I didn't. It was a bone bruised. It was like my hand hurt for like 6 months after that. Like went purple and everything.
Yeah.
But they laughed, and to this day they laugh about that.
I still think it's funny.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have laughed.
No.
It's
I've been hit
terrible.
by a car.
You been hit by a car?
Yeah, I was 4. Playing frisbee with my dad.
Running into the street?
No, we were in a closed parking lot. Not another single item in that parking lot. Not another car, not another body.
How did that happen?
My dad threw the frisbee wide and then went over to the fence to talk to a friend of his that was passing by. It was at like a VW post, like one of those veterans hall things. So I used to play hockey when I was little. But at the time I was 4. I was 4 years old. And I went to go get the frisbee, and a station wagon entered the parking lot. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, so there's a parking lot. Let's call the parking lot 125 feet by 200 feet. There was 2 bodies in there, mine and my father's, and not another single item in the parking lot. It was fenced in. So there wasn't another thing in there. So I thought this car, even then I remember this. I just remember like seeing the car coming at me and thinking like, well, clearly.
What the fuck?
There's no one else in there. And then I went to pick up the Frisbee and I dropped it. And I remember having the thought like, do I bend down to get it again? And that's the last thing I remember. And then I woke up like my dad in his arms running to the hospital.
And did he get a story from these people or any?
He tried to kill the guy. He was like punching, the guy wouldn't open the doors and he was like punching the doors to get him out. And then my dad's friend from behind the screen was like, your son. Like my dad was like in a blind rage. And then he just picked me up and ran with me.
Into the hospital?
Into his car to the hospital.
And then how hurt were you?
I was bruised. I didn't break anything. I was bruised. Yeah. Sued. It ended up being a kid I know his grandfather.
What?
Yeah. From like grammar school. And I sued. It was like I was 4. You
guys sued him?
Yeah. It was not, as far as lawsuits go, I graded like a D-.
Did you get a story from him? Like, did they?
I don't remember.
He's just like, I didn't see him.
I didn't see him. I got $5,000.
You got $5,000?
Yeah, it was like 1981 or something like that.
It's pretty chill for a 4-year-old. You're like,
yeah, I couldn't touch it till I was 18 though.
Yeah, what'd you spend that
when I got out, it was $12,500.
Dude, what'd you do with that?
What didn't I do, Tom?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tons of fun dip, just everything.
Fucking everything.
Yeah. I don't know what I do with it.
So many fucking Red Lobster visits.
Yeah. I truly don't even know what the hell I did with it. I don't know.
Jesus. Do you ever take business calls or calls when you're on the toilet?
Yeah.
And then you use mute?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just found out this one.
Yeah.
I'm like, she goes, were you she was walking by the bathroom in the house and she was like, were you on the toilet on a call? And I go, yeah.
Did you not use mute?
No, I do.
Oh, okay, all right.
And I go, yeah. So I just go, da-da-da, and then I hit mute.
Yeah.
And then they talk, and then I unmute, and I go,
yeah. Like everybody does this, no?
And she's like, yeah, I just pee on the call, no mute. I'm like, so you just piss in, like everyone can hear you peeing? And she's like, I guess.
So she doesn't even know.
She doesn't even know about you mute it. She just fully pisses.
Well, like if you're on a
flushes.
Zoom, it'll highlight the box where the sound's coming from.
Yeah.
So if they hear like the piss stream and it just hides,
that's her just pissing.
Just pissing away.
You're out of your fucking mind.
That's wild. It's wild. Just piss like that.
Yeah.
I had just remind me of something.
What?
No, I was like, I had this cat. I filmed this short. I was a TV pilot.
Yeah.
For like Spike or something back in the day.
Uh-huh.
And in the pilot, in this pilot, we all it's almost like an Always Sunny type of single camera thing with the guys and I.
Yeah.
And the storyline all takes place in the hospital for the first episode. And in my storyline, I go to visit Q, who got smoke inhalation at a fire because he's a fireman, and I fall asleep in the bed next to him.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's like a clipboard on it, and they come and they take me into surgery by accident. It's like one of those jobs. And I don't know how to explain this. It's stupid, but the surgery was for breast implant surgery.
Yeah.
And so I wake up, I come to, and I have like these huge tits because they took me and they did the procedure.
Sure.
And in the I don't know why, but in this, somehow they're black tits. We don't really explain why.
Yeah.
But like I go to like the front desk and I rip open my shirt and I'm like, what the fuck? And there's 2 huge black tits hanging off my white body, which doesn't even make any sense. I'm like, how did this happen to me? You know, I'm screaming at the lady and she's like, name. And I'm like, name. I'm like, do you want to address this right now? And she's like, just calm down. I'm like, how would you like it if you had it was a black woman?
Yeah.
I'm like, I have black tits. I'm like, how would you like it if you had a white dick? And she was like, it depends. But for the actual like show, I had to go get to like a special effects place.
Sure.
We had to buy they were
prosthetics.
4.5 pound tits each.
Jeez.
And I had to go do a dry run where they like shaved my chest and they taped them to me. And so I went to this woman's house. I don't know why this reminded me of this, but I think because piss was involved.
Mm-hmm.
I go to this woman's house and like I don't know her and she speaks broken English. I never really met her before and we hired her to be this special effects person.
Yeah.
So it's like an August day in New York City. She has no air conditioning. I go to her house in the East Village.
God.
Go to her house in the East Village. She opens the door. She's like speaking broken English. She's like, come in. I'm like, all right. And then it's dead silent in her house. It's about 500 degrees and her husband is there. And it's a really small apartment, like not much bigger than like a studio.
Yeah.
And they have a 2-person like table that they're eating dinner at, and they're both in the middle of eating dinner. And he's sitting there, and it's like really quiet and uncomfortable. And I'm like, oh, hi. And he's like, hello. And she goes, come over here. She lays me on the couch. She goes, lay back. And then, so her husband is like 10 feet away eating dinner. And I just hear like the fork and the knife clinking on the plate. And you just hear him chewing. It's dead silent. Everyone in there. It's like how my grandpa grew up in Cuba. Everyone, like, he's shirtless, but he's still sweaty. Like, it's just really hot in there.
Yeah.
And she lays me back and she opens up my shirt on her little couch. It was like a futon. And she starts shaving my chest. And she's talking to her husband, and like they're like talking about like something like serious and everything. And she shaves my chest, and then she takes and she puts this glue on me, and she makes me hold these two big black tits. So I'm laying down with 9 pounds of fake black tit on me. My shirt is off. My chest is shaved. I'm looking straight up in the air. It's about 110 degrees. So they had to set, the glue has to set. So she goes and sits back down, and they just start talking and having dinner. And they're just like, again, like, it's just like, I kept hearing the forks clanking, and I'm pouring sweat. I'm holding these two black tits. And then I hear like a wheezing, and I hear like, and then I hear what sounds like piss. And I turn, and like 2 feet behind me, in like a little cat, is a cat. And the cat is all like bandaged up, and it's just laying there half dead, wheezing and just shooting piss out of itself. And I just turn, I'm like, oh my God. She's like, he will die tonight.
He will die tonight.
Yeah. He's like, he is dying tonight. And I'm like, so now understand what's happening. I don't know this woman. It's 110 degrees. I'm pouring sweat. I'm holding, my chest is shaved. I'm holding these black tits. This thing is wheezing and pissing right next to me. And they're just eating dinner in silence, like talking. And I'm just like, this is the most surreal thing I've ever heard. And after a while, I was like, I was like, it's probably fine. They'll do it. If they don't stick, I don't know, but like, we'll figure something out. Cause I just didn't want to stay there anymore. I felt like I didn't want to see the cat die.
Yeah.
The cat was pissing, and she just come out and dropping paper towels on it, on the floor. And then I'll never forget, she turned to me, she goes, you can go. She said, if worse comes to shove, I put you in a bra.
If worse comes
That's
to
literally
shove.
what she said to me. She said, if worse comes to shove,
I put you in a bra.
Yeah. And this is like, from that day, like me and my friends say, that was like, maybe I had to be, I guess, 2000, something like 17 years ago.
Yeah.
And I've said, if worse comes to shove, like I've taken that on. Like,
if worse comes to shove is a great expression.
But it was just pissing.
How did it work on the actual shoot?
They stayed on.
Nice.
Yeah, they stayed on. It hurt.
Really?
Yeah, we filmed like over 3 days, and I was wearing these 9 pounds.
Big fake black tits.
Black tits. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Even with the bra, it hurt.
Really?
Yeah.
Imagine walking around with those all the time.
Exactly. I have a newfound respect.
If worse comes to shove.
Yeah, if worse comes to shove for black women with large breasts. But the P was like going up like slightly, like it had an arch.
And even that cat would have hit mute if it had a phone, probably. It would have the decency to do that.
And I just was like, I heard piss, and I was like, and I just turned.
Is that?
And then I just saw, like, the cat was like that. I think, like, where you just see, like, its chest going up and then back down.
Oh, God.
Like, wheezing.
It was dying.
It was dying in front of me. It was releasing, it was releasing its bowels and everything right in front of me.
It's amazing.
Yeah. One of the best nights of my life.
That's fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
I found, by the way, I'm so excited. Sometimes we find these clips that get me so excited, and I can't stop thinking about this clip of Manny. So there's a place that sells tools, and I guess they let you buy tools on credit. And they have this guy, and they're like, "Hey, what'd you just get?" And it's just something's not right. Something's not right with his demeanor.
Yeah.
He's like supposed to be doing, I guess, kind of promo for the tool place, but something's not right.
Congratulations to Manny for the purchase of these new Snap-on wrenches. What kind of wrenches are those, Manny?
The ratcheting wrenches and the front end. No.
Now show me the other side. Show how it works. Great purchase, Manny.
I'm lightheaded.
Manny doesn't seem like he's doing.
Oh my God, dude.
Doing well.
Oh, I think he was either stroking out or like something was happening, right? He was having a stroke.
Something's not good. Yeah. I don't even know if he wants those tools.
What was he trying to like? Was he like was he crying for help?
Feels like
it felt like he felt like a hostage who was having a stroke.
He's like, fuck.
Like he didn't understand the tools, but then he also didn't understand like motor function.
No.
Yeah, he looked very uncomfortable.
It's all right, Manny. It's okay.
I feel like there's a guy like just.
Congratulations to Manny for the purchase of these new Snap-on wrenches. What kind of wrenches are those, Manny?
The ratcheting wrenches and the front end. No.
Show me the other side. Show how it works.
I don't want to do this.
Great purchase, Manny.
I feel like the guy's video has a gun pointed at him.
Yeah, like, fucking say this shit.
Great purchase, Manny.
Does Manny do more of these? Is Manny? Yeah. He does.
Oh, this is a series?
Mm-hmm. Can you pull up another Manny video? Sure. Oh my god, I laughed so fucking hard watching this. I was like, fucking Manny is definitely like
he seems so sweet.
He does seem sweet,
right? Like immediately he seems sweet, but
it seems like his debt is to do the video,
right?
Like, he's like, you're gonna do these fucking videos, Manny.
Right? Like he got bailed out or something. Yeah. Like something happened where this is hanging over his head.
Manny for the purchase of this 3/8-inch Snap-on electronic torque wrench. Manny, want to show us how that works? All right, so you turn it on with a button. Let's see the thing.
Hold it like this, Manny.
Now let's hold on to it and see if you can put some torque on it. So, okay, you got it to 11.3. Oh, man.
I'm weak.
All right, here, let me try it. You film me. Here we go. Ready? Oh, man. So's minus. Guess Manny's stronger than me. I only get 10.4. Have a great day.
Okay.
Congratulations to me.
I feel like Manny, like the threat of INS is looming or something.
Something is, something's pressing for, because Manny also, how much shit can, Manny keeps buying a lot of tools.
He's meant to believe to be purchasing these? I thought he worked there.
No.
Wait, so what we're meant to believe here?
The guy filming owns the place, and he's just like, hey, Manny just stopped in to get some more stuff, but it's like, it's a lot of high-ticket items, you know?
Yeah.
And he's like, man, what'd you just get? Yeah.
And Manny doesn't know how to use them or what they're for, but he just keeps purchasing them.
Like expensive tools.
Right,
yeah.
right.
What's this one?
It has a lot of 18 speeds. Feels good.
Feels good.
Variable speeds right here.
All right.
And let's put it to the test.
All right, let's see.
I don't know. Uh-oh. He's making Manny
you got the Snap-on Thunderbolt drill.
Commercial actors also high pressure. Careful, Manny.
Manny doesn't know what he's getting into.
All right, you got that, Manny. Is it secure? They gave him something to do it on. Oh, is that some sheet metal?
You get through there, Manny? Keep going, buddy.
Piece of cake.
Piece of cake.
Congratulations to Manny.
Wow.
He's in there all. I mean, what's he building?
I don't know.
What is he building? A wall, Manny?
Would you call Manny to do any of this labor?
I'd like to have a lunch with Manny.
I'd like to talk to Manny.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Manny's always stopping in and getting. See, those are all different. I guess it's the same guy, and then Manny's a regular. There's Manny right there. 2.9 million?
Here's some more super speedway tickets for your purchases today.
Well, thank you, Jack.
Go. Hey, man. Cut out of that one. The one row up to the right there. See? Yeah. What's that?
Congratulations to Manny for the purchase of this ProLink heavy-duty scanner. This thing does crazy stuff. It scans all the transmissions and heavy diesel engines. What happens is you get 10 free scans on each type of engine.
Manny's
After that, you can buy a module.
Yeah.
Hey, Manny, what modules did you buy?
For Cummins, Cats, and
Allison transmission.
I think so.
Yeah, Allison transmission.
Yeah,
all right, so you get all these tickets to scan in. Thank you very much, Manny. On the way to Super Speedway. Have a great day. Congratulations to Manny for the purchase of this
He's
pro-link.
like a child trapped in like a middle-aged Mexican man's body or whatever.
It does seem
You
like
know?
that. And it also seems like the guy's like, this is what it does, okay?
Yeah, right.
And then he's like, okay. And then when he gets stuck,
It feels
he's
like Manny's being hoodwinked or something.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Anyway, this is my favorite new series.
That thing also costs $4,500.
God damn.
Now, I don't mean to I'm not trying to stereotype.
Yeah.
But Manny, he doesn't look like the type of guy who'd be in there that with the lack of knowledge he's showing.
Yeah.
He'd be in there that frequently, dropping that much money on items that he may or may not need.
Not even know how to use even. Yeah. He's like, this is a
I think
scanner.
so. I think he just dropped $4,500 on something that he doesn't exactly know what it does.
Yeah, it's
this guy needs to be investigated, this other guy.
This other guy. Fucking thanks, Jack. Okay, Jack.
Can we call him and ask him?
What's going on with Manny? What are you doing to Manny? I bet you that place already gets calls like that.
We should.
Let Manny out of the back.
Yeah. Free Manny.
Yeah. Free Manny.
Free Manny.
He's so scared. It seems like he's so scared.
It does feel like he's doing things under duress.
Yeah, it does. It really does. All right, here's one more. What's this? This is one of my.
You gotta be kidding. What?
That's fully through a building. Is that the old I thought I was hitting the brake?
Yeah, that is wild.
In case you were
that went through
wondering.
like 5 different stores.
In case you were wondering. It's abroad.
It is. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't wondering. I just assumed.
Yeah.
No. That's wild. I love that every single store had a camera hooked up. That happened to me. I've seen car 2 times where I worked, a car drove right through the wall.
Seriously?
Yeah, one time at a deli when I worked there, and then it went right through. Went through 1, 2, 3, got to the 4th aisle to coffee. Went right through. Old lady thought she was stepping. She looked back and then went forward. Went right through a glass window and through 4 aisles of like a convenience store.
Wow.
And then I worked at a bar, and a white van, broke through and hit 2 of the tables that were sitting there. Just went flying. That's all on camera too.
Really?
Yeah. I mean,
People
literally
hurt?
A hole in injured, like hospital, but like not anything severe.
Yeah.
But they were they saw it coming, like jumped up, and then it hit through the wall. It hit 2 booths, and they just like kind of went flying.
Jesus
And there was
Christ.
a hole in the building for days, and they just like kind of like taped it up, and they just put like "We are open."
I remember one time, this isn't the same thing. I was living with my cousin, and we were in LA, and it sounded like a grenade went off, like boom, like the loudest explosion.
Yeah.
I was like, what was that? And I walk outside, and a car had hit his girlfriend's parked car. So his girlfriend was parked in front of our house.
Yeah.
And it hit it at like, I don't know, 40, 50 miles an hour.
Yeah.
It sounded like a gun had gone off.
Yeah.
And that car was just completely totaled.
I demolished a car once delivering pizza.
Really?
Yeah, man. I looked down for a split second to just look at the address again. I'll never forget. I was going to 32 Reed Avenue. This was college. I was playing hockey. I had like long Eddie Vedder hair, and I had all my hockey equipment in the trunk. And I looked down, and to look at the address. And when I looked back up, I guess I had veered. I was probably going about 35, 40. And when I looked up, I was less than 10 feet from a parked car, and it was just like no stopping it.
Yeah.
And I hit this parked car. Parked car hopped the curb, went through a wrought iron fence, and was in someone's front yard. I broke the head of the windshield with my head. The trunk popped open. All my hockey equipment shot out all over the place.
Yeah.
It was a Friday. It was like the busy time too. And I like opened my eyes, and I had all the glass from my
Holy
hair
shit.
was covered in glass and baked ziti.
Oh,
There
right.
was tons of baked ziti
in
and
your
glass
head,
in my
yeah.
hair. And I never forget, the other driver drove by, like he was driving by. He was like still close to the place. Like
Yeah.
we had 3 drivers on Friday at like the busy time, and he was like, "Oh my God, Sal!" And I was like, "Just go get Pat." Pat was like the owner, and they just came, and I was like, the cops came, the ambulance, and then turned out the guy who was that his car, it was like a park and ride for like the express bus. So like while the cops were there, like across the street, he got off the bus coming home from the city and stepped off the express bus, and he just walked up, and they were like, "Sir," and he's like, "It's my car," and then he just looked, he goes, "What the fuck?" And I just was like, I didn't know what, I was still dazed, and I just went, "I didn't mean it." I told him I didn't mean it.
Yeah.
I had like literally cheese hanging from my head and everything.
Jesus Christ. I did on my way to the airport. I was going to New York, living in LA, going to shoot Live at Gotham. You remember Live at Gotham?
Yeah.
And I'm on my way, and it's rush hour traffic, and I had a cough drop, and I dropped it, and I reached down to get it, and we're in kind of rush hour morning traffic.
Yeah. Oh.
And I don't realize that I'm rolling, and it probably was only I don't know, maybe max 10 miles an hour, but I hit that car. It hit the car in front of it. It hit the car in front of it, and it hit the car in front of it.
No way.
But I got jarred and didn't realize that I was the cause. So I put the car in park and walked to the back, and I was like, the fuck? And you see the guy what? And I look at the back of my car, there's nothing. I'm like,
nothing there.
You fucking. And he's like,
oh my God, that's all on you.
It's all on me.
It's all trickling back down to you.
So the 5 cars pulled over, and I'm like, fuck. I have insurance, so I get everybody's information, and I'm like, I got to get to the airport. I got to go do stand up on Comedy Central.
Oh, you definitely.
I totally had whiplash too.
No shit.
Yeah. And then, fly there, call the insurance, and they told me that I basically maxed out because it was $8,000 for this car, $5,000 for that, and I had enough insurance, but they were like, this is the most coverage you can have.
That's every
penny.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
No.
It sucked.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah.
One time I was working at remember I told you about my stepmom hit my boss with our car? Mm-hmm. There was this Thai family. I used to work at that same convenience store, right? It's a Thai family. It was brother and sister that owned it.
Yeah.
And they were older though. They were probably in their 50s, 60s, whatever. I'll never forget. Her name was Anna. She was maybe 4'6". She maybe weighed 65 pounds, but she was like a firecracker of a woman. And she was hyper aware of anyone stealing from her. This is a 24-hour convenience store.
Yeah.
So she would mix it up with people all the time. And they were off. They didn't care. There was machetes under the register.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They just didn't fuck around. It was like a police zapper.
Yeah.
On a pole and stuff. And one time she caught a guy. He stole 2 pints of Haagen-Dazs.
Mm-hmm.
And she caught him walking out, and she would get in people's faces, and she was nuts. And she would sit next to the register on a stool all night long, and she'd just go, oh, she'd just be sitting there holding her stomach, going, oh, and she just spit in the garbage all night long. She was a sweetheart, but we're like, something's wrong with you. It turned out she had stomach cancer. She should just sit there for months, just be like, oh, and then she's gone now. But she ran after this guy, and he got in his car, and she jumped on the hood. This is when you remember when the antennas were those metal antennas.
Yeah, of course.
She jumped on the hood, grabbed the antenna to stop his car. He peeled out backward. This is for 2 pints of Haagen-Dazs at the time. They were $4.99 a pint.
This is in Staten Island, or what?
Yeah. He peels out backwards, then just hops, goes off, and it's right up to a main road, and just peels out, goes off, and just hops and drives away. And she's on the hood, and we're just watching her. She's on the hood as this guy peels out and drives onto a main road as fast as he could possibly go. And we're like, let go, Hannah, let go of the hood. And she's like, no. And she's just screaming. And he just peeled away and just drove off. We're like, what are we going to do?
At some point she falls off?
Yeah, she falls off at some point, but we didn't know when.
And not super hurt?
She rolled. She fell off less than a block and a half up at a sharp turn. And it was all weeds and a wooded area. And she just we found her in the woods. We called the cops and just ran as far because
this is older Thai,
60-something-year-old, 80-pound Thai woman.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
they're built tough.
Who had stomach cancer at the time.
At the time,
and I've seen her take the machete out and swing it. Yeah, she was
different.
No shit. But she jumped on the hood of that car, and then you'd think that's how she would have passed, but no.
But no. Best pastry.
My favorite pastry.
Yeah.
We're not talking cake then. We're talking proper pastry.
Yeah, bakery stuff.
Probably a bear claw, maybe.
Really?
Yeah, something like or a lobster, what do they call those things? The lobster claw.
Lobster claw.
Yeah, the cream filled, flaky. I mean, an eclair is nice, but we're not talking cookie, and I can't say tres leches cake, right?
Right. No, I was thinking croissants.
Yeah.
Cinnamon roll, I guess, would fall under that.
I've never had a cinnamon roll.
Ever?
No. I mean, not a Cinnabon, I should say.
Morning bun. You have something like
I've
that?
had like those Pillsbury things that you pop out.
Yeah.
Like little this big, but not like a cinnamon roll, like a cinnamon.
Like a baked one, a fresh baked
yeah,
one.
like one like that. No.
We have to get you one.
Yeah, it sounds like it would be delicious, but it sounds like it'd be a little bit overboard though.
It is. You should.
It doesn't appeal to me. It just looks like it's like gonna like.
Well, I think eating one to yourself is insane.
Oh, okay. Well, that's how I see people eat them.
That's insane. You should cut it up into quarters. How long are you here till?
Till tomorrow only. I've been here all week though.
You have?
Yeah.
Did you play in town?
Yeah.
Where did you play?
I did Creek last night.
How was that?
Tonight I'm doing Mothership. It was
Great.
fun. It was good.
Cool.
Yeah, it was fun. I did Lewis had a show. It was like an offensive show, like a dirty show called The Parade. It's so funny. These guys, all my friends, they always put me on these like offensive shows, but I like my material's pretty like my most offensive stuff's not offensive.
Yeah.
So I had to get up there and like.
You just dial it up?
Horribly offensive joke. Yeah,
you did?
I just wrote it on the way there.
Oh, good.
Yeah, but it was like if it was being recorded and taken out of context, it'd be like I would get canceled.
Great.
Yeah,
those are the best shows.
Leaned in. It's been fun.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
If you missed it, you can see Sal's new special, Terrified, just released not long ago.
Yes.
On YouTube. And you can also get tickets at salvulcanocomedy.com to see the Everything's Fine tour. Of course, season 11 is just about to begin.
Yeah, July 11th.
July 11th of Impractical Jokers.
Yes, sir.
Amazing. Congrats on everything.
Great to see you. You too.
Congrats on your wife and child as well.
Thank you very much. Congrats on your inch.
Thank you.
And getting back into the bedroom tonight.
And hopefully a couple more inches coming.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. We'll
Love
see you
you,
guys
buddy.
next time. Bye.
I'm gonna come, I'm gonna get on your bum. I'm gonna sweat. I'm gonna come, I'm gonna get on your bum. I'm gonna sweat. I'm gonna come, I'm gonna get on your bum. On your face, you girl. You better know I'm gonna rock your world. Now I'm in your area. I'm fucking you. Now I'm in your area. I'm fucking you. I'm gonna come, I'm gonna get on your bum. I'm gonna come, I'm gonna get on your bum. I'm gonna come, I'm gonna get on your bum. On your face, you girl. You better know I'm gonna rock your world. Whoa. You're such a nasty boy.
You just watched your mom's house. Did you like it? Then watch another one. Watch our clips. I don't know. Check it out. Try it out. If you didn't like it, look for other stuff. Maybe in the next video, there's people getting hurt the way you like, or maybe gay dudes talking about dick stuff. I don't know. Try it out. Maybe there's always something for everybody. Just look in these cubes, squares, whatever.